Hi, I'm Diana, and I'm going to show you how to make your own bridal bouquet. This bouquet I'm making is a cascading rose bouquet, and I'm using latex roses to make it. Okay, so I'm going to need 18 of the off-white, and they have a little hot pink on them, and I'm only going to use 4 of the hot pink because there is hot pink on the white. We don't want to overwhelm the bouquet with pink. You'll also need some greenery, some type of greenery, whatever you prefer. You'll need some floral tape and some floral wire, some ribbon for the handle, and your wire cutters handy. And you'll need some stick pins, preferably with the pearl endings. Okay, so let's get started. Before you start, you'll want to cut about 3 or 4 of these pieces of wire, maybe 18 inches long. Make an eyelet hole in the end, one end of each one, and have them ready to go. Okay, so what you'll want to do is start with your cascade, and you take the long stemmed roses and you want to hold them upside down and work your way up because you're making a cascade. And you're going to add your greenery as you go. That one probably should be in the middle. You want these nice long stems so that you can hold them. If they're too short, they're not going to work. And then you'll put your pink in there every once in a while and just keep adding your white ones and staggering them as you go up. The bottom you want just one hanging. And as you go up, you're going to make it a little thicker around the sides. You're going to go out 2 or 3 instead of just 2. You're going to go like 4. And you just keep working your way up, staggering them as you go, and hold on tight. And then when you can't control it any longer and you want to add green here and there, you take your wire and you wrap it around and you put it through the eyelet hole. That's why you have the eyelet hole ready. You pull it up tight and then you pull it back and you pull it the opposite direction and just wrap it as tight as you can so that it's secured. Now I wouldn't do it at this point because there's not really enough here yet. But when you get to a point where you can't hold it anymore and you can't control it, you'll want to wire it. Okay, so to save time for the video, I've got one all ready and wired here. But I wasn't quite finished. I wired it so that I could get some control on it. And now I want to add the rest of my roses to the top here. I think I have all my pink ones in there that I'll need. I need a few more white though. Up in here. And that should probably do it right there. I might need one more piece of green right in here. Okay, and then I've got this piece that I got at Hobby Lobby to make it a little more elongated, a little more elegant. And then we're ready to wire. And you can go ahead and wire it and you'll still be able to manipulate the flowers some if you don't like how they are. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this around. See if I can find my eye hole. There it is. Put it through the eyelet. Pull it up as tight as I can, and then pull it back the opposite direction and wrap. As tight as you can get it. You want it to be nice and snug. And then stick your wire through itself. Twist it around a bit so that it doesn't get loose on you. Okay, then you've got these stems that are all different lengths at the bottom here. And you're going to have to clip some of them off so that you can wrap this and they'll be fairly even. Okay. Try to even them up a little bit. Okay, then you take another piece of wire. Secure this end. Same thing, through the eye, pull it back the other way, wrap it around, stick it back through itself. You're going to want to secure this better than I'm doing, but to save time for the video, I'm not securing it quite as well as I should. Okay, next you've got this ugly stem. You want to cover that up, and you want to do this also so that your wire's not going to poke your bride's hand when she's holding this. So we're going to wrap it with the floral tape, because I keep getting stabbed with these little wires, so you want to make sure your bride's not going to. So wrap it all the way up, cover all of the wire. And then just tear it off. It pretty much just sticks to itself. And this is where your ribbon comes in. Now with the ribbon, you want to put it down the side of your bouquet handle and back up, and then wrap it around it. This keeps the bottoms of the stems from sticking out. And then just wrap it around the entire length of the handle. Make sure you cover all the stems. When you get to the end, you want to fold the raw edge under and take some of your pearl-ended pins, poke them in at an angle. You'll probably need 3 or 4. I'm just going to put a couple here for now. And there you have it. And it's a little messy because I was in a bit of a hurry, but you can kind of manipulate it around how it'll look better. And you may need to wire this piece that's hanging down to the back of a couple of these roses that are hanging down so that it hangs nicer. There's also some butterflies. You can add a butterfly to it, or I had added these to my daughter's. She wanted the jewels. You can stick those in here and there, and it makes it really pretty and really sparkly and festive. And it just looks so real, and it even feels real. It's really great. And I made this bouquet for $40. And to order this in real roses, it would have cost me $300. So I was really glad that we went ahead and did it ourselves. So good luck with yours. Thanks.